Hey, hey, what's up, my loves and fellow creatives? Mm, y'all get to catch me looking crazy tonight. So, I was not going to let a day go by where I do not do my little live, okay? Do y'all hear me? I cannot lose a $25,000 bet. I don't know where they do that at. But listen, I'm trying to put this lip gloss on with the mirror image, and I was looking a little crazy. But y'all know I'm here for y'all. Let's do a little check-in. I can't believe y'all are up on a school night. Andrea, what's good, my love? Treva, hey. TMP Customs. Hey, hey, love. LaDonna, what's good? Treva, Starla, Michelle. Keeping it crafty. Hey, love. Tampa Barbecue Queens. What's good, my love? Let's see. What else we got? Valerie. Okay, Valerie. Hey, love. Above and Beyond Custom Design. Latanya. Judith. Zena. Hey, Zena. Treva. Samela. Keisha. And I said, yes. Listen, we're gonna get into it. I'm actually working on a few projects, some really exciting stuff. And y'all gotta forgive this hair today. I didn't do anything to it. I just washed it and let it go. And then I didn't have the right shampoo or conditioner because I'm out of town. So do you see this foolery? I don't know what it don't know if it's curly, frizzy, straight. I don't know. Anyways, I'll do something to it tomorrow. But for tonight, you get me in this element, okay? Like I said, if I say go live every day, I'm not gonna tell you something that I would not do myself. All right. Hmm. Sometimes it's the best content when you're just keeping it real, right? How are y'all feeling tonight? I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen and hopefully we don't run into any issues. Y'all go ahead and share this video from my private Facebook page. You know what to do. You know what to do. Shake it, shake, share it, share it, share it, share it. Y'all see me dancing? Y'all got me dancing now. Oh, share it like an innate lab video. You know what to do. Somebody call Andre 3000. Let him know I can sing back up. Y'all, late night Dr. Shannon is a little goofy, just to let you know. Just to let you know. But I had to come on give it to you. Professor S gonna give it to you. Yeah, because I did not do my live earlier today. And I had to stay on my task. I hope you all have been going live every day, every single day. Let me know if you've been doing it so far. Okay, Keisha, it's cool looking at you. Look, you say you've been going live, but only two watching. Guess what? That's two more people that know about what you do that may not have known before. Clap that up. Y'all, let's clap that up. You've been going live. The point is you're doing it. And what happens is you got to get past the sucky phase. I'm still in the sucky phase because technically I should be having a lot more views and a lot more content out there, but I keep, stopping and going and working on this and getting my entrepreneurial ADD, which is where you kind of start new projects and you neglect the stuff that was actually working and making you money, and you start doing the stuff that you just hope and dream is going to make money. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if y'all have that problem. If you have the entrepreneurial ADD problem, well, let's say that let's not claim the problem. Let's say that we're currently working on a solution to that. If you're currently working on a solution to that, can I get an amen? Can I get a one in the chat? Listen, I know I'm not the only one. Especially as creatives, I know I am not the only one. All right, there go my ones. Come on. Awesome. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on with my little project tonight. Let y'all into the room a little bit, see what's going on. Oh, let me see how many shares are. Let's get 40 shares. And here's the thing, you cannot share it to the Innate Creatives Facebook group. If you try to share it to the Innate Creatives Facebook group, then Erica has to take off the point of that becoming a share. So you have to share it. You could share it to your Facebook page. You could share it to a Facebook group that you have, or that you have permission to share it to. And if you share it to a Facebook group, if you let us know, then we will shout out that Facebook group live on YouTube right now. Okay, so we get some free publicity for your group. And y'all know when he put something in all caps, she mean business. Y'all better listen. Yeah, I understand, Treva. Listen, these times right here, these are the trying times. These are the trying times. But these are also the tests that are going to lead to your testimony. I was actually, I guess I could do a little story time. You know, I can show y'all better than I can tell you too, because I was actually telling a friend of mine about this this really bad entrepreneurial ADD moment that your girl had. Let me just go ahead and see if this screen share will work, because I got to show you better than I can tell you. If y'all willing to stay up for a little live entertainment tonight, then I'm willing to tell a little story. Hold on, y'all. Let me present my screen. There it is. There it is. Okay. Let me know if y'all can see my screen here. This is my Instagram. You all please. I had I thought it was a great accomplishment. Like, y'all, we've grown about 200 followers in 60 days. That's what consistency will give you. And it doesn't seem like a lot, but y'all, I neglected my Instagram page for 2 years while I was building my YouTube for 2 whole years. And y'all gonna see, because I'm about to scroll down, and, you know, forgive the internet if it's a little laggy. Work with me, y'all. So I'm going to scroll down, and you're going to see like a 2-year gap in me posting. But the whole point of what I wanted to show y'all is one of my entrepreneurial ADD moments. And it wasn't a moment, it was a whole year, y'all. And I got to tell you about that loss. Okay. And it wasn't really a loss, it was a lesson. I lost some money, but it was a great lesson. And I lost a lot of time that I should have been developing the things that I was already making money and on track developing, but I lost on that too, because during that year, that whole year, I did not do what I know makes me money. Get this, I didn't do that, and I lost money. So I ended up losing over 6 figures that year. Can y'all believe it? And it was one of the hardest years ever in my entire life. I have never, ever, ever, ever in my life felt like I failed something. Y'all, I felt like I failed horribly. I failed miserably. I failed like nothing I've ever felt before. It was the darkest time for me in my entire life. And I'm talking about, this is after my dad passed away. So I thought that was my darkest. This was crazy. Matter of fact, I was telling someone today that I even started, I started meditating. I started praying to my ancestors. I started reaching deep within myself to get understanding and to heal and to really create a solution. And I'm telling y'all, this is kind of hard to admit, but in the darkest, most tumultuous times, when you use your gift of creativity, when you use your gift as a creator, there is nothing better of a solution that you can come up with. And that's why I say we can't discount the hard times. The hard times are absolutely what give us the opportunity. Now, yes, bad stuff happens, but it gives us the opportunity to be a superhero. It gives us an opportunity to use the talents, gifts, and skills that God gave us to create a solution, to create something out of not just nothing, but something out of the negative. Like you ain't starting with zero, it's starting with nothing. You talking about you starting in the negative, and God gave you a way to find a solution, to create, not just find a solution, but to actually create the solution. Man, if y'all don't tell me that's not a superpower in and of itself, your creativity is a superpower. If you believe that your creativity is a superpower, let me know in the chat and tell me my creativity is a superpower. Please appreciate that. So, anyways, while I'm on here trying to find my entrepreneurial ADD year, I'm full of fat. Here it is. And this is all, let me, you know what? I should really make like a video out of this. All of this is my entrepreneurial ADD. All of this. So I spent a whole year doing this renovation of a home. Okay. And I'm just going to show you. I don't know if the sound's going to work. I don't know if it's necessary to work because I'm sure all I'm doing is listening to music. That's what I do. Look, so this is me sitting here renovating an entire home by my lonesome. And then every now and then I did have some help from my baby loves, some of the kids in the community, and but very, very, very little help. So y'all, I went after I got my PhD. And this is the story of most entrepreneurs. Most entrepreneurs have sold various things, have been through various like paths of entrepreneurship. So this is me literally. I got my real estate license. I wanted to purchase homes and then help investors purchase homes that I could realize that there was a great deal of profit margin in. However, I watched too much doggone HGTV. So this is me literally, this is like halfway through me renovating the home, and I did all sorts of stuff. I replaced the entire floor. I took out toilets, replaced toilets. I took out that sink, replaced that sink. I took out the fart fan. You know, the fart fan that turns on like when you're pooping and it's supposed to pull the fumes and stuff out. Yeah, I replaced one of those because it sounded like it was dying in the ceiling. That mirror right there, I put a lighted mirror there so you could touch it with just a flat button and it would light the whole mirror up. Anyways, y'all, as skilled as I proved myself to be during this time, y'all see my work. That was in a day. That was a day's work. As skilled as I proved myself to be in this time, I really, truly was not working in my purpose. And that was the second bathroom. So I did 2 bathrooms. And then I did I framed one out with the white frame. And then y'all, that was my real estate card. I thought I was the junk because in my dream, my daddy came to me and was singing the song Knock on Wood. So I was like, ooh, that's going to be my real estate name and my website, Knock on Wood, you know. Yeah. Y'all, this stuff is funny now. It wasn't funny then. It was fun, but it was a hell of a loss. This happened pretty much during COVID. So your girl, I ended up losing a lot of money because of it being my first property. I was doing everything myself. Y'all see me pulling up linoleum off the floor. Look. I thought I was going to have an HGTV show, y'all. Listen, look, I'm finding ways to pull this old behind vinyl off this concrete floor. And I'm giving y'all, see, look, I was meant to do tutorials, y'all. I've been doing this since a little girl. Some of y'all been doing this since little girls and little boys too. Like everything you do, you got to give the whole commentary. Look, I'm giving y'all flat out. I don't know who my audience is. I do not know my target market. I don't even know if anybody watching this even cares about what I'm doing. But you got to start somewhere. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Like really, truly just start somewhere. And it's okay. Y'all see me looking goo to the fee. Do you hear me? Goo goofy. Y'all check this out. I don't even want to play this one, but I got to. This is what I did my Memorial Day weekend. And y'all, I'm sitting here. I had done the whole house. I think the only thing I had left to do was this living room and that one bedroom right there. Do y'all see me? My knees were hurting so bad. I got a furniture dolly, put a piece of wood on top of it, and got me a little brush. And I literally laid the whole floor like this. I had my knee pads on. This is how I spent my Memorial Day, y'all. So, you can't tell me that the hard times and the entrepreneurial ADD and the being goofy and recording myself and just literally just creating content for the sake of seeing what sticks. It's a part of the process. It is a part of, y'all see my one comment, and this is actually one of my good friends since elementary school. I would go to the flea market because my money was so low. I would go to the flea market. Now, this is when your girl already had a PhD, mind you. I would go up to the flea market and I would make shirts on demand. And I would rack up maybe like, $300 to $500 a day, depending on, what I was doing. And I would go out there for Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. This is me making a video about how I was sleeping on the air mattress on top of boxes in this house. So if y'all really want to see some of this, get the real. This is entrepreneurship. And I left it up here because I knew at some point in time I was going to need to talk about these days. And somebody was going to keep the footage and use it against me. So I just kept it myself. So I don't know what I'm saying now. I'm probably talking about the hard life, the hard knocks life. But y'all check this out. This is my Misdemeanor Elliott. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Hey. Y'all, this is my dance move. This is me painting the kitchen. Anyways, child, this is me making content. Looking stupid. But I didn't care. It was something that I was doing out of love, something I was doing because I wanted to show others how to enjoy something that they love to do. Now, mind you, this was not the best experience. Some crazy stuff happened this year. This was the most tumultuous year of my life, but I was still able to have fun. I was still able to encourage and empower others. And mind you all, this is when I was losing about $1,400 a day. And I would take my behind up to McDonald's because I didn't have internet at the house. I would take my butt up to McDonald's for 1 hour a day, and I would bring my laptop and my external monitor and all my stuff. I would literally set up at the McDonald's table, and I would shoot a video for you all on YouTube to show you how to do Photoshop. That's where my dedication was, right? So even in my darkest times, I still found a way to be of service and to be a light, even though it felt like my light was snuffing out. I didn't have anything to plug in at the time. I had no energy source to tell me or to mentor me or to give me that motivation. I was literally in the negative, emotionally, financially, physically, probably in some of the worst health of my life, right? And I'm just letting you know that even in those darkest of moments, and I'm talking about when I tell you the most atrocious things happening in my life to my family, I can't even begin to describe those things. But it was entrepreneurship that allowed me to be there for my family. It was entrepreneurship that allowed me to create a way of making income so that I could pull my family out of that horrific situation. If it were not for entrepreneurship, if it were not for me understanding that I could create a way when there was no way in sight, I would not be here with you all today. I hope you hear this. I hope this makes sense to you. I hope this helps you understand your plight. I hope this helps you understand your purpose. Because even when things seem dark around you, you are the light. You are absolutely the light. And it is your duty to illuminate your way out of that cave, out of that darkness. And a lot of times you'll be that light for somebody else, but you don't know that you really need to be that light just for you. So I don't know who needed to hear that message today. This story came up and I just had to show y'all my foolery. Look at my entrepreneurial ADD. This is the house right here that I renovated. Y'all look at my other entrepreneurial ADD. I made my first cake ever with fondant the morning of the event. I like a challenge. What can I say? I am a true entrepreneur with admitted entrepreneurial ADD. Like literally, instead of just showing up for this party on time, I literally made this the morning of the event. Y'all, that was me selling my little ink. Look at my ink. Look at my ink, y'all. I slapped my little labels on my ink. Look, the old label was still there for this ink. This isn't the same ink that I sell today, but look at it. And then I put the ink there next to my PhD. So the PhD finally got a feature of what I was doing in life. If this is not funny, inspirational, letting you know if I could do it, you could do it too. Listen. Listen. I love that I can laugh about this. I love that I can share this with y'all. This is the fart fan I did. Remember I told y'all about the fart fan? Yeah, I replaced a whole I even forget what it is because I kept calling it a fart fan. No, I don't know. Look, talking about unconquered. But really and truly, this was therapeutic for me. This was fun. I don't know if I would do all of this all over again. But I would sure manage. I would manage the mess out of a project like that. Would I do it again? Probably not. Yeah. So meanwhile, still being super auntie, all of that good stuff, still making designs for people. Look. These are actually designs that I think I was making for you all. I was making templates while I was doing all of this. Look, entrepreneurial ADD, once again, we decided we were going to learn how to do makeup. We were thinking about doing makeup at a fair. Look, sometimes because you can't do everything don't mean you do everything, right? Anyhow. But if y'all are ever interested, that's my timeline. Y'all, we go backs. We go backs. But remember when I was telling you when you do work, just post a picture of every order that you do, tag your people in it, let them know, like, hey, your order's ready for pickup. So that's what we would do. So it goes deep. You get to see my brick and mortar that I used to have. I had 2 different brick and mortars. Actually, I had 2.5, and then the last one we had drama, and they called the popos on me, y'all. That's a whole nother story. Y'all have to watch that on Facebook. I still left the videos up for y'all. Anyways, let me get off this thing. We ain't going down memory lane too much. I was trying to give y'all some time to share this thing. Let me see if y'all shared. Let me see here. Y'all did 88 shit. Who over here? Somebody in here inboxing the mess out of their friends. Listen, I ain't mad if they ain't mad. So you all got your shares for tonight. So because you got your shares for tonight, I want you to name whatever template that y'all want for tonight. Any template that you want for tonight. Donna said, it's got to be me for real, for real. God, what are you trying to tell me? I'm telling you, listen, this is why we need community. You need community to know that you are not crazy. Do y'all hear me? You need community to know that there are like-minded people, like-spirited people, kindred spirits who struggle with the same things that you struggle with, have some of the most genius ideas just like you do. And the whole plight of this life is to figure out how to apply that genius so that you're serving your purpose. That's it. Nikita, that's what it's called, the exhaust fan. Yeah, that would be a more technical term for it. So y'all want template 190. Did we do 199 today? TMP Customs. That's what you want, 199. Oh, thank you. You are amazing too, Donna. You are amazing, my love. So listen, I gave y'all a little bit of what we had going on. I'm gonna do a little photoshopping tonight. What y'all think? What y'all think? It probably won't be too much because now that I told the story, like that. Me just going back through that video took a lot of my energy out for the night, y'all. Let's see. Because y'all listened to my long behind story, I'm gonna give y'all 2 templates. Let's see, 199 and 152. First come, first serve. Let's go. E, if you would do that for me, go ahead and set 199 and 152 to $0 only for the duration of this live. Okay. All right. Y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing together then. Since y'all so patiently let me tell my story. I was hoping it had a point. I was hoping it resonated with somebody tonight. Let me know if that story was helpful to somebody. Let me know in the chat. Otherwise, if you say, listen, Shannon, we just came here for the Photoshop and the Photoshop only, don't do that again. Let me know in the chat. It will not hurt my feelings. I promise. It will not hurt my feelings. Well, it will a little bit, but hurting my feelings doesn't mean that I can't learn something from it. Okay. All right. So while I wait on y'all's reply, let me go ahead and do a little work here. So, okay, Keisha says it helped me with my 2 viewers. I feel better. When you see that one comment and I'm scraping across the floor on the with some knee pads on when you see my one comment. I love y'all so much. I hope that y'all know I truly, really do love y'all. That is not just something I say for YouTube views. I really do love y'all. Okay, so it was helpful. All right. Somebody want to be like, nah, get to the Photoshop. Dang. Shannon, you back to making these long videos again? Yes, I am, because let me tell you something about those long videos. Those long videos got me and a lot of other people through. You hear me? Okay, so I am working on making this this is going to be Instagram, Facebook story, YouTube, some funnel graphics, a Facebook cover, and what else? Possibly a profile image. We'll see in just a minute. We shall see. But my whole thing is that I need to get my elements together, make sure it looks right, reads right, so forth. And I kind of think we got it here. And I just need to basically check on my individual elements here. So here we go. All right. Now, I'm not going to do too much talking through this because I think this is a lot of more or less busy work. But y'all know whenever I get this together, I will have it as a template. Okay. Okay. So I have a couple of options here. We have a glow option. Let me pull this out here. I'm going to turn the glow off. And then this whole photo section here. Boom. And I saw some of you are doing Dr. Bobby's the 30-day detox, the group cleanse. Congratulations. Y'all are going to love it. And I didn't get a chance to have like the full 30 days of mentorship. So you all are in for a treat. But at the end of the month, Dr. Bobby's going to do a health reboot. And I will definitely be there for that because by that time, I'm just getting to really know and understand what this whole vegucated life is. So it'll give me an opportunity to kind of get back into the groove and cleanse of things. So I have everything grouped here, but what I want to do is I want to make sure that all of my elements are clean. I have this frame here. I have like a little glow around the frame. Let's see, I have a little smoke here. That's for accent. And what is here? Okay, so this rectangle, I have that fading off. I want to keep that. My main photo folder. I have this little top and bottom fade here. So the idea of this one is so that it can be an Instagram post, which is more square, but it can also be an Instagram story, which is very tall. So that's my thought behind doing that. And then this little frame, we can keep it or lose it, and it works. So that's the 30-day group detox. And then this is just some random text that I have from a previous template. Let me see if I want to keep any of that. I'll keep it. All right. So now what I'm going to do is pull some of these onto my other areas. Do I want to keep that white down there? I'll keep that just in case. And then this is some extra stuff that I'm going to work on later for a logo. So I'm going to keep that. And then I'm just going to call this art. So this is the entire art. All right, so I'm going to take this folder. Oh, I need the art plus the background. Nope, I'm going to grab the art with the background here. And I'm just going to pull it over. Let's see. Oops. I was supposed to alt click and drag to pull it over. I'm tripping. I'm going to zoom out a little bit or Control-0 so I can zoom all the way out. I'm going to hold down alt click and drag. When you alt click and drag, it does allow you to create a copy. Now, what's going to end up happening more than likely is it's going to go to the wrong layer, but it's cool because I can manually put it in the right layer. So what I'm going to do from here is kind of reposition. And I want to keep in mind here that that depending on what you're displaying, you may have to change over your text and your scale of stuff. So that's what I'm working on right here. Now I can hold down Alt and then click on the title here where it says YouTube thumbnail. Hold down Alt and it will zoom exactly into that layer. All right, so I'm going to take the frame here and let's stretch it out a little bit. Now the computer's moving a little slow because I'm doing this live broadcast while I'm designing. And you see here that the breakup, I'll show you how to do that too, how we're going to change that breakup. So let's go. Yeah, this is going to be a little laggy, y'all. My apologies. All right. Let's go to the frame here, which is a rectangle. And then I'm going to stretch it out so it kind of comes to the end here. And then I'm going to pick up the end here, pull it up. All right, and then what happens here is that I have a layer mask that is following the shape of the photo here. So I'm just going to delete the layer mask for now. and then I'll recreate it once I get my photo exactly where I want it to be. So speaking of which, I'll take the main photo folder, and I think I'm going to shrink it down just a little bit so that we see the fruits and veggies there. Boom, diddly Hit enter to lock in that transformation. Yeah, I definitely won't be doing this whole thing live because this is taking a long behind time. All right, and TMP Customs, you are fulfilling your purpose because you are seeking to fill your purpose. I want to talk about that just a little bit. Like so many times we feel like, oh, I feel like a failure because I'm not serving my purpose. All of the things that you're doing right now, the fact that you're even concerned about fulfilling your purpose means that you are fulfilling your purpose. That means you're seeking, that you are actively doing what it takes to find it, and to really put forth that effort. So you're doing it. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some energy. It's going to take some failures, aka lessons along the way. Trust and believe. But it is okay. Make some silly videos. Do some Missy Elliott, I Can't Stand the Rain dances until you figure it out. I promise you. And I'm not laughing at your pain, baby. I'm laughing because that was my pain. And I had to laugh through the pain. Otherwise, like I said, I would not be here on YouTube with y'all tonight if I didn't learn to laugh at myself, didn't learn that those lessons were truly blessings. I promise you, I'm not just telling you what you want to hear. I'm telling you the truth. All right, so my little power button. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of the text and everything that says text. I'm going to make it smaller. And then this way, because this is going to be a YouTube thumbnail. So I have to make this work for YouTube. You see how I'm using pretty much the same elements. Use the same elements and recreate whatever it is that you need. And y'all, this is why the templates are so helpful. When I put in all this work and energy, I promise I did this because I used to design live all the time for y'all. And then I found out y'all were just eating popcorn, watching me design. I was like, who over there designing with me? And it will be crickets in the room. You hear me? Crickets. And then finally I was like, well, if I sold you this Photoshop file, because keep in mind, it was taboo to sell the Photoshop file. They call it the source file. It was taboo to sell your source file as an artist. And I was like, look, I'm willing to be the artist that sells out of the artist community and sells you this Photoshop file if you tell me you all will use it as a template. And at that point, the 10-minute templates were born. Right. Then about a year later, we had the 5-minute templates because we came up with ways to recolor stuff with smart colors. Y'all see all of these colors here? I'm going to show you in a little bit. All of my colors are going to change like magic. Okay. The only reason why I developed that solution is because I wanted to make life easier for you all. All right. So I'm moving this up here, and I'm actually going to squish this in a little bit. So my 5-day, boom. There it is. There it is. Like I said, I'm probably going to have to do a little refining off of the live because this is taking a lot longer than I expected with rendering because we are live. But you know, I'm going to make it do what it do, baby. That was my Jamie Foxx impression. Hope you enjoyed it. I need to take my behind to bed. Unless you all tell me you appreciate my comedic relief. Might make me stay a little longer. Just a little bit longer. All right, TMP Customs, you received that. I'll be working on it. Thank you. You are welcome, my love. You are welcome. All right, so I think I have all my elements here. What is this green down here? Oh, this is one of my other, actually don't need that rectangle, the bottom rectangle. Don't need it. Or was I think my rectangle was yellow. Let me back up for a second. Yeah, the rectangle was yellow. All right. Okay, what else are we doing? Oh, I'm going to move my power button here. And then let's put it here for now. And I'm gonna turn it off, turn it back on. Y'all see the rendering does some janky stuff when it wants to act a fool. Okay, so there we go. And then what I want to do is I want to have the photo look like it's popping out of the frame a little bit. So I'm going to right click and grab a version of the photo right here, hold down Control, and then I'm going to select the photo, the thumbnail here, and it creates the marching ants that go around the photo. And then I'm going to come up here to the frame and I'm going to add a layer mask. But if I just add one here, I'll show you what it does. Boom, it keeps the part inside of the frame. That's not what I want to do. What I want to do is go up to layer, layer mask. I want to hide the selection because what I have selected is the inside meat of the photo. I want to hide that away from the frame. So I'm going to go to hide selection. Boom, and then now all of a sudden, look, his fingers are popping out the frame and the top of the head is popping out and it looks more presentable, right? All right, and then next thing I'm going to do, let me see if I need to move this smoke around. I think I am. I'm going to move the smoke. I like it right about there. And then the other thing that I'm going to do is take some of the elements and shrink it down a little bit so I get a little more concentration of it. There we go. And then what I can do for the entire smoke group is I can put a layer mask on it. That's what this rectangle with a circle in it looks like, the China flag. Okay, so I'm going to take that, grab my paintbrush, make sure I have a soft round brush selected, and black will conceal while white reveals. And I'm just going to do a little bit of concealing here because I really want this clean down here. All right, and then the other thing is it looks like my frame might be faded off a little bit here. So let me go to my frame. And see, it's basically hidden by the photo. So I won't mess with that too much, but I'm going to go to my photo here. Go to the main folder of the photo. And then I'm going to go to the layer mask that's on here. And I'm going to fade that off at the bottom. Now it looks like I'm missing the end of my frame. Where is it? We have that. And see the edge of my frame there. Oh, I see what it is. I have the entire piece of the image not there. So I need to go here onto the layer mask for the photo. And this time, instead of black, I need to choose white because black conceals, white reveals. I want to reveal this bottom part of the frame. Let me see that. And then also I may need to change where my, nope, this is covering it. Something's hanging off here. What's hanging off here? Let's see. That would be color fill here. Nope. What's hanging off of my frame? One of these colors. Nope, nope, nope. I believe it's probably this green right here. That is precisely what it is. So I'm going to take my green and I'm going to move it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to delete the layer mask there for the green. And what I did was I wanted it to look like the green was fading into the yellow. So I added a layer mask here, and then I grabbed my gradient tool here, make sure it's loaded up with the foreground color to transparent. And then what I did was I went at an angle here. Okay, and see how now it made the yellow go into green, or I can reverse it. Let's do Control Z, reverse it, and I can come from this corner and pull the yellow down that way. All right. A little more green. A little more yellow there. There we go. And voila. All right, and then my reboot. I like how it's kind of popping out here. But I want to see more of my frame since I spent a lot of time making this frame look like it's neon, you know? All right, and then the word health, I can move that just a smidgen. Can y'all tell I used to make how-to videos when how-to videos did not exist? Basically, the audience were my stuffed animals or my little brother who used to think that I was silly for talking through everything that I did. Like it was a cooking show. If I was crafting, I would make up a show. And look at how it paid off. Some of y'all were doing the same thing. Don't be ashamed. Right now, this one, I have the color that's over it, but I feel like it's recoloring my shadow here, and that's not what I want. It's on overlay. No, I'll leave it on overlay. It looks good. All right, so that is the YouTube-ish thumbnail. Actually, I might, for YouTube, take this frame off. No, I think I like it. All right, so that is it, my loves. I'm going to work on doing the same steps to turn this into a Facebook cover and a YouTube thumbnail, etc. But I cannot fool with this on this laggy internet. Your girl doesn't. I don't do the slow computing. So let me do the save dance because I have not saved this entire time. So let me file save or Control S and make sure that all of this hard work is not going to go to waste. And hopefully I gave you all plenty of time to download your free files for tonight. Thank you for hanging out with me on Late Night with Dr. Shanon. Thank you all for letting me tell one of my little stories. And if it's not your first time hearing the story, thank you for sticking around for the second, third, or fourth time. April, you are so welcome, my love. Thank you. Because even I need those thank yous sometimes. Lets me know that what I'm doing is serving its purpose. $152 says unavailable. Did anybody else get 152? If you got 152, say so in the chat. If not, let's see what we can do. Let's see. Was it 152 or was it something else? Mm-hmm. And then if it wasn't unlocked, then what I'll do is even after the live, I'll give you about 10 minutes to go ahead and do your thing. Make it do what it do. Now 152 is available. I see it. And it is still free. No, I lied. No, it is. I see it. 152. I see it right here. Because a lot of y'all got it. 152. Go ahead and get it, love. Yep, it should be free. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so listen, it's about that time. No, it's not about that time, it's past that time. I love you all and I appreciate you dearly. And until next time, bye. Peace.